Yo, it's your boy YoungMully. Now check this shit out, gang. Now, Wayne Rooney, Waza, has been giving an interview about various topics, and this is what he had to say. To get the record and be Manchester United's highest goal scorer is fucking massive. What I hope is that Marcus Rashford fucking gets his head out of his arse and goes and breaks that record. He's a Manchester lad. And then Wayne continued, Rio's the top player, but he's just arrogant. You get paid a lot of money at United. I said to him one day, do your job and give the ball. Give Ronaldo the ball. Stop standing there messing about. Rio's a top lad, but he sometimes did forget he was a defender. And Cristiano was so good and so fucking annoying at the same time. He's probably not as good now, but he's probably just as annoying. And then finally Wayne Rooney said in the interview, the whole reason in me going into management is Manchester United. I got offered a job interview for the Everton job. I want to be Manchester United manager. I know I'm not ready now, but I have to plan everything I do to make sure one day it will happen. Now, for y'all who don't know, Wayne Rooney has been the full-time coach of Derby since January 2021, but since he took over, a lot of fuckery been going down in Derby County. For instance, Derby County had to go into administration because former Derby County owner Mel Morris was fucking around with the money and wasn't going by the books. And therefore Derby County, man, I don't know why I keep saying Derby County, but anyhow, Derby had to get deducted 21 points from the championship, and that's why at the moment of making this video, they're lingering in the last position of the table. Now let's keep it real. Sir Alex Ferguson is probably one of the greatest coaches in football history, but unfortunately all his former players are weird and crap as managers. Let's keep it a stack and check this shit out, man. From Ule, Gary Neville, Paul Ince, Paul Scholes, Steve Bruce, Phil Neville, Ryan Giggs, Roy Keane, Brian Robson, Jump Stamp. The list is full and long of bum motherfuckers. The biggest success stories I can think of from top of my head is probably Laurent Blanc or maybe Mark Hughes, the one from Blackburn if y'all remember. He had them popping at some point. But other than that, it's a very side-ass list. Now, there could be some mid ones that I'm forgetting. You know, all this kush making my brain fuzzy and shit, but let me know in the comment box. But anyways though, the latest to try his luck in the management career is none other than legendary Wayne Rooney. Now, it's too early to judge Rooney yet, because of what Derby has to go through. But even though they had been deducted 21 points, they're just 8 points away from safety in the championship. And if you think about it, Rooney at the moment, he's in a win-win situation. Because with 9 games remaining, if Rooney and Derby manage to stay in the championship, that's gonna be a major W. And if they do get relegated, he got a legitimate excuse. And therefore his reputation will not be tarnished. Now, when you listen to Rooney interviews and punditry, it's actually interesting. He talks about how to improve players, how to get them to play together in a system that gets the best out of them. Not like Gary and Rio talking about character, DNA, or about how much the players want it all the time. Now, unlike Ole who clearly didn't know his level, one good thing about Rooney you learn from his interviews is that he recognizes he's not ready yet. He still got to hone his skills and develop his skills as manager before landing his dream job of coaching Manchester United. And that's how it's supposed to be, folks. You gotta sharpen your skills in the dungeon before you compete with the sharks in the deep end. Look at Klopp, Tuchel, Wenger, Ferguson, Conte, Ancelotti. They all sharpened their skills in lower leagues and clubs before taking over. Frank Lampard started well, for example. He almost promoted Derby to the Premier League after all these years. But then the English media hyped him up, he got gassed, he made us a big ass jump to his dream team Chelsea, and y'all know how that shit went. And I keep telling y'all, not everybody is a motherfucking Pep. If you had a legendary career as a player, it doesn't mean you're gonna be a legendary coach. And if you're a bum player, it doesn't mean you're gonna be a bum manager too. Those are two completely different jobs. Just a Spiro, gang. But anyway, man, what y'all think about Wayne Rooney? Do y'all think he's destined to the top? Or do y'all think it's just another one of the long list of ex-United players not to make it as manager? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. It's your boy YoungMully. Like, subscribe, it's lit.